diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna let it fly, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad, like it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic. All the memories.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Tulsa's offense will have its first possession of the game. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success.
No doubt, and the whole field slanted towards stopping him, but he's been that good.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got room at the 35. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Jayhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. All right, guys, let's chat about Kansas. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Looking to scramble. He's in open space downfield.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built him.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He splits the upright. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Gee. Oh, they're after him. Grabs it in the middle. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Tulsa. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Brown has it. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Makes the grab on third. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. The Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clinton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll lead the offense out there on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Buys a little time. Grab near the sticks. It's Mayava. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Hand off from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll go to the sneak. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Right on the money. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in.
Turning it on! He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most.
Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Unloads it left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught near the sticks, it's Clinton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. The throw. The sure hands. It's Clinton. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start the 2nd half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. At the 35, he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the 2nd half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Throwing right. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, the attempt is no good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Off the play fake on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Snagged in the middle. It's Clinton. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air. It's McMillan. He's got him. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Watson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
22 order. 22.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Marchuk Jayhawk. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as they
breaks into the open. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but you can't do it and force the incompletion. You've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Tulsa. And the beatdown has ensued. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's McMillan. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. On the sweet spin, and he's free. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The give out of the gun. Nice move there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the air, it's McMillan. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He wants to throw it again. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Kansas!
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically, oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And the route is on. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running to Green. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's McMillan. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Heaves it on the run. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Jayhawks are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll throw it. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the run.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Power football with the run. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. Well, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's McMillan. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clinton. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.